Watching the battle for 7th spot, Alex Spirafico in the MyJack Conquest number 14. That is one of the 2 Reynards in the field. All the cautions, the 3 full course yellows we've had, he has taken full advantage. One of the drivers to have stopped just before they went caution the last time. Right behind him, Mario Dominguez and Michel Jourdain running 8th and 9th. And Dominguez had drawn up to the back of Spirafico a couple of times. Can't find a way to get by him.
He can't, and if Spirafico can find his push-to-pass button, he's still got a full 75 seconds in the tank, and Dominguez is down to 5 seconds left. So, and Dominguez's guys, I think they probably said, you know what, if we don't get around him, we're going to have to switch to a different strategy. So they've decided to try to get him on clean track.
Chris McClure.
Mario Dominguez, folks, are all laid out and they're ready for him to arrive. I don't know if he's on pit road just yet. I'll take a look. There he is, about 100 yards away and coming in. So they're ready to pour over the wall and get this work done. Comes to a stop, dead on the marks, and up in the air it goes. The fuel going in. Tires, routine so far. We'll watch the front of the car to see if there are any adjustments. There are none, and he is away.
So Dominguez gave up 8th position, an 8.7 second stop though for Super Mario, and he is back up on the racetrack. Here comes Servia, who was 4th before that last caution. Junqueira, who brought out the yellow, going by. Junqueira back in 16th, who won here a year ago. He is a lap down. Gets out in front of the car of Dominguez, who is being shown 9th. Well, of course, all of these Champ Car World Series teams ride on Bridgestone Potenza racing tires. Very durable. 9 sets of tires, the combination here this weekend. Jan Beekes, you've got a Bridgestone passion for excellence for us.
Well, I do. As a matter of fact, you hear the drivers throughout the whole weekend always talking about the fact, I have to save my sticker tires. I've got to save the stickers. And Joe Barbieri from Bridgestone, what's the big deal about the sticker tires?
Well, the drivers feel that when they go out with a sticker tire, which is basically because there was a sticker placed on it from the Bridgestone manufacturing facility, but this tire has not been run yet, so it's got the full amount of tread rubber that's applied upon manufacturing. So it comes in a lot quicker when they go out after a pit stop, and then it'll perform optimally right at that spot and then level off as the pit window goes through.
All right, thank you, Joe. I think we have some action out on the racetrack and on pit road. It's been wild down here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
Brand new set of Bridgestone Potenzas laid out for Paul Tracy and the Indeck Forsyth team. The defending series champion, the winner at Vancouver, comes to a stop. Neil Mickelwright's bunch over the wall to fuel Tracy. Alex Tagliani cycles to the top of the leaderboard now. He's one of those drivers who got his green flag stop in his first one before the last caution came out.
And that was another fast one. That was just a hair over 7 seconds. The crew love when they get to change tires and they don't have to wait for the fuel, because that's really what separates the really practiced crews from others. These guys actually have sleds. They put cars on sleds and they slide them in, and they have the fuel or practice over and over again, just as the car's moving, how to disengage or actually how to put that fuel in and change the tires as quickly as possible.
And that was a telling sequence right before Paul stopped. I said he needs to try to build up a gap. Not only was he not able to build a big gap on Tagliani, Tagliani had the lead down to 2 seconds when Tracy stopped. So whether that's indicative of all the speed Tracy had or not, either way, they're in trouble, because now that he's made his stop, this is a good snapshot of what the field looks like. Everybody's made 1 green flag stop. Everybody has 2 more to make. So and Paul Tracy is a long ways behind Alex Tagliani.
Running order at the top of your screen, along with the number of green flag stops made. For Rocket Sports Racing, Alex Tagliani has the lead. Chris McClure, great day so far for that team.
Yeah, it is indeed. Paul Gentilozzi looking intently at the screen. I'm not sure what Paul was waving me off a little, but I mean, hey man, you got the lead here, and I'm not sure you anticipated that 40 minutes ago.
Well, Alex did a great job driving in the beginning, and then we caught a break. Sometimes breaks happen against and for you. Today they're for us so far. Long race yet.
Tactically, how do you approach this next round of pit stops and make sure you're cashing in on that?
Well, now you don't make mistakes, and the driver has to go as fast as he can to pull as much lead as he can.
Like Tracy in Vancouver.
Just like that.
Good luck to you.
Hey, we need some.
Alex Tagliani attending to his business out in front right now. 2.8 seconds ahead of Justin Wilson. Rodolfo Levine with a great run up to third. Again, a driver who has played the strategy card perfectly, at least to this point, just short of halfway. First lead for Tagliani since race number 2 in 2004 at Monterrey, Mexico. He's been 7th this season 3 times, his best run of the year. He got on the podium, a 3rd spot at Cleveland. Tag still searching for that elusive first Champ Car victory.
And if you work backwards, if I'm Paul Tracy and Sebastian Bourdais, you've got Tracy in 8th and Bourdais in 10th. If I'm those guys, I'd probably, the window is open now to the end, lap 24. I'd make another green flag stop right now and pray for a yellow between now and when tag stop. That's about your, I mean, it's a gamble, but it's about the only thing you got left.
Well, we've had 3 so far, 3 full course cautions already in the first 24, so you'd think that'd be a pretty good bet.
Well, the likelihood of them, once you get settled into a green flag run, is a lot lower. The cautions have been happening when guys are all bunched up making moves on restarts.
As we watch Tagliani lead. And back a little further, Mario Haberfeld has climbed to 4th. Gaston Mazzacani in 5th spot for Dale Coyne, the AMR number 19. And Alex Spirafico running 6th in the MyJack number 14. So the Reynards having a good day here. Up the front straightaway comes Spirafico behind Mazzacani. Did not start the season in that car, the Argentinian. Ran 6th at Toronto, his best run. Here's Michel Jourdain to the inside, trying to get a run on Spirafico for 6th. Like a piece flew off one of those race cars as they headed for 1.
Jourdain used some push to pass to try to get around Spirafico. Spirafico closed the door with authority there.
Well, when you're up on you can see your number up on the leaderboard, you know you're up in the top 5. That's got to give you some confidence. Jourdain again, now a move to get around. Spirafico drags the brakes and goes straight into the runoff area. Alex Spirafico gives up a top 5 spot.
It might give you confidence, doesn't necessarily give you the skills.
Michel Jourdain up into 6th position with that move. Chris McClure.
Eric Bachelard here with, first of all, Justin Wilson in the 2nd position. You got the green flag stop in just in time, and it's playing to your favor.
Yes, I guess we had a lucky strategy, you know, so, well, that's the way it works, you know, so we just enjoy this. But I think that Justin is running quite strong, you know, so far so good. I think we're in pretty good shape.
Tactically, the rest of the race, how do you play out the next round of green flag pit stops and so on to make sure you cash in on the advantage you've been able to develop?
Well, you know, the thing that's going to be interesting is to see if it's going to be a time race or, you know, just we're going to be able to do all the laps, you know. So I guess we're going to have to look at our fuel strategy, you know, if it's a time race. You know, and try to make the pit stop as short as we can.
Do you respond to what Alex does up the road, Alex Tagliani?
Well, no, I'm not sure, you know. I mean, I guess I don't know what he's doing, you know. So no, I think we have our plan, and so we're going to stick with it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Eric Bachelard. Here comes the Jourdain machine. Rue Sports ready to service the 9 car. Mazzacani on pit road as well. Mazzacani down and away. Fresh tires and fuel. Here comes Sebastian Bourdais moving by. Let's listen to Gaston Mazzacani. He and Michel Jourdain side by side. Mazzacani with nothing to say as he heads back onto the racetrack. Jourdain with a nice move to pick up a spot, but decided to make a green flag stop moments later. We're halfway home today at Road America. Tagliani leads Justin Wilson, Levine, and Mario Haberfeld.